So whenever you are ready, come back to your normal position. Hope you all had a nice meditation till now. So, so myself, Surendra, I am living in London, working as a software engineer. So today we'll discuss on topics on mind, positive thinking, and yeah, bit of subconscious mind. So, so what is this terms like mind, positive thinking, and how it relates to meditation? So, can anyone say like what is the mind? You can just drop in a chart, like just generally, what do you think? Like what is the mind organ? It's a part of our body, right? Organ, brain. So what do you think? Like generally in terms of mind and brain, if it comes like the access is faculty to think. Yes, thought generating area. That's good. Yeah, thought generating area. Mind and brain are not the same. Yeah, bundle of thoughts. Yeah, yeah. So in our brain we have uh, billions of neurons, some 86 billions or just like lot of neurons, which is in our brain, and how our thought process works. So as most of them said thoughts, so how our thought process works, thought generating area, faculty to think, and bundle of thoughts, and how these thoughts influence our activities. And there is a saying, I think most of you already had heard of it or not. So neurons that fire together will wire together, right? So when we have this 86 billions of neurons in our brain, so when the thought is happening, if we are continuously thinking of something, so each neuron is linked to thousands of other neurons. So in our 86 billions of neurons, like each one neuron is interlinked with thousands of other neurons. So if the thought, how the thoughts, like bundle of thoughts, thinking, how it works in a brain means. So if we think something, if we keep on thinking something, so the neurons will get activated and connected to each other neurons. And that's how that strong impression of your mind happens. That's how it works like. So when you heard about conscious mind and subconscious mind, so these are not two types of minds. It's just only one mind, but it's a two spheres of conscious and subconscious. It's just like a duality of your mind. So whatever we are thinking reasonably, thinking in our conscious mind, it's straight away subjecting to our subconscious mind. So and that is how our belief system also works. So I'll give one like small example of recently what I experienced. So one of my friends, she recently moved to UK for her studies, and she's from very conservative Brahmin family in India. Um, one day she said that she's not having a proper sleep in the night. And I just asked, what is the reason? And she said that very, very silly for me to listen that, but it's very like no serious to her. But most of us, if I say that, it will be very silly. She said that she didn't wash her legs before going to the bed. So that's why she couldn't sleep properly. And I also got like, what is this? Because of this, you can't sleep properly. So she's saying that I'm getting very evil thoughts, like someone is in my room or something, like no very bad thoughts coming in my mind. I can't sleep properly. So what her parents told to her is, so at very her young age. So if you when you come out like to house, like immediately if you go to the bed without washing your legs, and somebody will come and catches you. That's what her parents told when she was growing up. So normally that's a bad, right? So if parents would have told that maybe she's not listening, so they wanted to give some control on her, and she might be if they say like this, she would have listened like that. And even till the age today, she's carrying the same thought in her mind, and still she's carrying that belief system. So that's how our belief system works. And since our childhood, we keep like growing, like listening some other stories, and this is very natural. And slowly, when we are growing up, we may just rewire our thinking. So this is how the rewiring of our brain, and how this happens. So basically, how our thought works. So our belief systems, thought process, and rewiring of the brain, and there are so many things. One simple solution to work out for all of these things is simple meditation. But how the meditation helps? Just by doing meditation is not the solution, and we have to change our thinking process also, and how it changes automatically just by doing meditation. So by doing meditation, we have to practice gratitude, how to be self compassion, and all. First, yeah. So let's see how the thought belief system impacts our daily thought process. For example, we have our something that blindly we are believing something. When we are believing something, that belief system will directly impact on our feelings and how we feel based on that belief system. So our feelings definitely straight away leads to our actions. So whatever we are feeling, we are acting straight away. It influences our actions. So our actions shape our thought process, and this is a complete cycle. One belief system is changing lot of things like feelings, our actions, and our thought process. So we have to limit our belief system, and we have to rewire our you know whatever we have been keep growing of thinking. So let's talk about this conscious and subconscious. So conscious is the reasoning mind. So when this belief system is whatever we are thinking, so it's taken by our conscious mind. And when we are completely, keep on listening and keep on following these things, it automatically, without knowing us, it straight away sits in our subconscious mind. And when without knowing, we'll blindly follow those things. And if someone says something, okay, this is true. So this is what happening because of this. So, for example, say that our mind is like how we gardening. If we plant a seed, so it will whatever the soil is. If we plant a seed, it will grow accordingly, whatever the seed we have sowed. So the basically same, like what are the thoughts we are putting on our mind, even if it is a bad or good. If we think good, good will happens. If we think bad, the bad will happens, regardless of, because the subconscious mind cannot, like, reason or something. It can't say it is good or bad. Idea is idea. Whatever the thought is thought. There is no good and bad to our mind. So same, like, if you put the thoughts like peace, happiness, and righteousness and prosperity, so the same thing will get happen to us. And for example, you can say like captain of the ship. So how the ship runs. So the engine room is completely the separate, and the captain of the ship, he is on the other side of the ship, and the crew inside the ship, they'll just operate the ship based on the commands of the captain. So they can't see outside what is happening, how the weather is, and which direction they are going. So simply like our thought process also like that only. So whatever thoughts we are putting in our mind, it automatically affects our subconscious mind. And also we should never say like, nah, I can't afford it, or I can't do it. If someone asks you like, if you have some work, like very like, even if you can't do it, say that I'll just do it, like I may learn it and I will do it later. Or if you keep on saying that I can't do it, it's not my job, like, I can't make it. So your subconscious mind automatically treats like, okay, so you can't do it. Automatically it comes from your, say that you can't do it. And yeah, that's how. And in our PSSM, most of the masters say that we create our own reality. So this is what exactly same. So just change your thoughts, and we can change our life. And how important is like positive thinking. So it's all happened because of positive thinking only, right? So whatever the thought process, belief system we are thinking. So positive thinking is the main, like, plays a very key role in our belief systems, in our thought process, and how it happens, how we can rewire our belief system. So as I said earlier, first, making a healthy habits like, affirmations, compassion, and gratitude. So appreciate ourselves of like, um, like celebrating small things, or even big things, being like very grounding nature, and thankful to the nature and universe. This really helps. And also like, healthy habits like reducing the screen. These days I can see like a lot of people are attaching to the screen, so that also affects a lot because of that blue rays. And mostly when the screen time, when we are attracting to that screen, like scrolling, keep on scrolling and all. So we are changing our emotions like minute to minute. So one video you may see like a funny video, and next moment you may see like, some scary video. So without knowing yourself, you are changing your moods and emotions like slowly, immediately, like a minute after a minute. So you can reduce the screen time, like, you can just install some apps or put a screen time. I'm practicing this. Like, if I open Instagram, so within 15 minutes, the Instagram will, within or 5 minutes or 10 minutes daily, it will automatically close your app, or it get your notification that it's, are you seriously wanted to see this app right now? So this kind of notifications we can put and follow, and we can make some healthy habits, grounding techniques, positive thinking. These all things helps our rewiring our belief system. And yeah, being kindness, self-care. And yeah, this is what I wanted to share about today, like limiting beliefs and belief system mostly, and the rewiring back, and how you can practice by positive thinking. So anyone has any questions or doubts, please.
Thank you, Surendra, for touching this beautiful concept actually and very nicely explained important points. Yeah, our thoughts will shape us. We were never thought about it actually, and no one told us. What we think, we become. What we eat, we become. So we have to be aware of our thoughts, how we are behaving, and how we are feeling, what kind of thoughts we are thinking, and
Yeah,
how they are sitting in our subconscious mind. And
that's true.
unconsciously,
Yes,
we are creating our life. So, be it
yes, yes,
whatever in our life, be it right thing or wrong things, or bad situations or good situations, everything we are attracting into our lives. So, understanding that requires a lot of acceptance also. And then, yeah, as I mentioned, gratitude practice is important and appreciating ourselves and everything
yes,
in our lives. Being thankful to them,
yes.
very important. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity today. Mm.
So, Masters, if anyone have any questions, anything you want to share, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, Daksha ma'am says like the mind certainly is a powerful tool to remain mindful of what I consciously choose. Thankful. Yes, we have to be mindful of what we are thinking and what we are choosing.
Mind is like a service masters. How we are using it is important. So we are the directors for it. So it's not the mind that is directing us.
Yes,
We directed it the way it is directing us. So
yes,
we have to realize that thing actually. So we always think that my mind is not working. My mind is thinking this way or somewhere some other way.
yeah,
So we habituated that kind of actions, thinking pattern, feelings, belief system, everything. We feed it to our mind. So it is like
yes,
our thoughts are like a food to our mind masters. So what you are eating, the body becomes like that. Okay. So if you're eating sattvic food, you will become sattvic. You'll be having a great virtues, great characters, great gunas. But if you're eating non-veg food, accordingly, your thought patterns changes, your feelings changes, your body system changes. So your gunas, characters, behaviors, attitude, everything changes. So similarly, thoughts as well. So what kind of thoughts we are giving importance, giving energy to? Depending upon that, again, everything changes. It is very important for us to be aware, to be mindful what we're thinking, or when any situation is we are facing, what kind of emotions were coming out of us. Because whatever is coming out of us is within us. So whatever around us is just a triggering points. Okay, they are just reflections. They are projections only, projection of ourselves. Life, everything itself is a projection of ourselves only. How we are seeing the world. How we are seeing the situations in our life.
Yeah.
So it's not easy, obviously. Sometimes we get triggered because that is the way we have to understand that is how we are and put efforts to change ourselves. So it is not, we can't say it is not good. It is one way it is good actually because that is how we are bringing our wounds, our emotions, our bad things, whatever we are carrying upon, not right things. That is the way they come out actually. Okay, but the way we see it has to change. Only when our perception changes, we start thinking about ourselves. Okay, I am behaving like this. So why I am behaving like this? What is causing me to behave like this? So what kind of thoughts I am carrying? What kind of feelings? What kind of emotions I was carrying inside? So we have to retrospective within ourselves. What we are, how we are, why we are like this. And then we have to start putting efforts. So by practicing gratitude, by practicing awareness, by practicing mindfulness. So this is the continuous activity, master. It's not just one day activity or 2 day activity. It's not that everything comes in a single day. Even if we have to learn driving, it needs some effort. We need to put some continuous efforts for 1 month, 2 months until we learn it, until it becomes our habit, it becomes our nature, right? Similarly, life is also, it is a continuous activity. So it's not just that we learn something for a few days and leave it. We have to practice it until it becomes our nature. Then we don't have to worry about it. That becomes our nature and we'll be able to take care of it automatically. So when we learn driving, we don't need to put conscious efforts. Okay, I have to take left now. I have to steer the wheel to the right side, right? No, I have to gear up or gear down. So that comes automatically, right? So similarly, life is also. So continuously, we have to be aware of our situations, our thinking, our behaviors. Yeah. Thank you very much, Surendra, for beautiful concept today.
Yeah, thanks and thanks for elaborating it more.
Thank you. Thank you, Masters, for sharing your beautiful messages in the chat as well. Yeah, one master directly messaged to me. I enjoyed meditation and your session is very interesting. Would like to know if possible how and okay, how you came to meditation is one of the master is asking directly posted to me.
Okay, so good question. So I came to meditation at a very young age, so through my parents. So I am at the age of 8 or 9 years old. My father came into the meditation, and through him, our whole entire family become a meditation family.
His father in India, actually, they are meditators for whole family. They keep building pyramids in their area as well. So they are great masters. So he's lucky enough to be in that family.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, thank you, madam. Daksha madam is pinging, messaging. Lovely summary and expansion of this valuable topic. Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Okay, masters. Just one suggestion, one request for everyone. So whoever is actually messaging, right? Yeah, it would be better for all of us to enable the video and convey, even if it is a simple thing, uh, through our words. That is the way of expressing ourselves. That is very important because I was like this actually. Okay, I used to be hesitant to express something, what I am thinking inside. I wanted to convey, but because the way I grown up, I was I was a bit reluctant and a bit fearful, doubtful, and I would be hesitant to express actually. Okay. In one way, we are restricting ourselves. That is also one of the unconscious habit that we develop ourselves. Okay, so that will not help us to grow, help us to evolve. Okay, that is one kind of fear or whatever might be the reasons. We are restricting ourselves in expressing ourselves. Okay, that is also one limiting behavior we carry within ourselves. So I would request and suggest all of you to just open up yourselves. Okay, that will help you to grow.
And also, masters, whoever haven't registered for Buddha Purnima, please register fast. And most of you not new today to meditation session. So May 10th and 11th, the Buddha Purnima celebrations are happening in the UK for the first time. And it's a 2-day event, and most of the meditation, intensive meditation sessions are happening on, and mostly wisdom sharing sessions with nice, beautiful masters, experienced masters will be going on those 2 days. So please register immediately, whoever hasn't not done yet.
Yeah, thank
It's
you, sir.
happening in Birmingham, Masters, in the 2 days, May 10th and 11th.
Champa Madam, you want to convey something?
Yes, that was in your um, presentation was really good and interesting. I was just wondering, is there any in your life experiences about meditation that had really made you come forward in your life?
So there are a lot of experiences are there. So as I told, I came into meditation at my very young age through my parents, my father. So when I'm very young, like that age, it was I was curious when my parents are doing. They never forced me to do meditation with them. So they just leave us like they will only get to know whenever they got the time. So when my parents are sitting and doing meditation and they are sharing the experiences that they have overcome these fears in the meditation, they are experiencing this seeing lot of colors, lights coming in there, when doing meditation. It was very curious that time when I was young. So I started doing meditation that time, and I overcome my. I used to have a lot of immediately I'll get a lot of dust allergies. I used to get cold very easily. A lot of health issues are there when I'm like very young. So I overcome all those issues that very soon, like within like 1 year, I've started doing meditation. I overcome all those things. Slowly, when I'm growing up, I just neglected the meditation when I started going to schools, colleges, you know, like going out with the friends and all, like going to movies or hanging out with friends. So again, slowly, when I got like very bad in academics, not having a good scores, so then again I draw to the meditation. So from there, I'm becoming more successful in the life. So the job, whatever the job I want, so it mostly helped in my academics to secure good marks and to get into my dream job and to coming to the UK for the visa processing and all. The manifestation and visualization techniques while doing this meditation, it helped me a lot.
You are on mute, madam.
Thank you, Surendra ji. It was interesting to know. I like to know people how they came into meditation, how it benefited, and when the other masters listens to it, the new masters, it encourages them to do the meditations. So thank you,
Yes,
thank you.
yes, definitely it helps. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, madam. Okay, one of the master posting, Sudhir, wondering how a blind person mind works. Okay, so
Okay. So our mind actually responds to, as I said, conscious and subconscious mind. Conscious mind is the reasoning mind. So it actually responds to all our five senses. So maybe blind person is having only blind one sensor is motion is off. but he can hear, smell, he can feel the touch and everything. Other four senses are working for him. So he can, yeah, that's how the brain works. So based on our experiences, feelings, whatever we are, facing our daily experiences. So based on that, our mind, okay, this is by touching also, this is soft or this is hard material, by the smell. So we can sense that like it's a perfume or what kind of dish it is. Yeah.
Yeah, just add one more point here. So, masters, mind is actually not physical, masters. It is a mental aspect. Okay. And we are talking about awareness, right? So, if you see the normal people, we are ignorant of what are the healthy life we have. Whole body is normal and every part is working healthily, happily. And we ignore the importance of each and everything, the touch sense, the feeling sense, hearing sense, the eye sense, smelling, everything, right? But my people who are having these disabilities, mostly blind people, dumb and deaf people, they realize the value of those organs actually, okay, those senses. So they'll be more aware than a normal person. They will be able to feel each and every touch, every sense that they are able to hear. Okay, and each and everything they will be aware actually, because their disability pushes them to be aware always, because they know very well they can't see, they can't hear, they can't speak. So they'll be more aware than a normal person. That is, it's not, we may be thinking in the physical world that okay, they are we feel pity for them. Okay, we feel a little bit sad for them. Oh, this guy is poor, this guy is blind, this guy is deaf. We may feel like that, but they have some purpose behind choosing that kind of disability. Okay, so each and every person, we all have a soul plan, masters. So we don't know exactly why one has chosen that kind of life. One might be going through so much happiness, so much wealthy, so much strength. Somebody might be going through so much health issues and so many disabilities, so many difficult situations in lives. So each and every soul has chosen a particular life pattern. Okay, it's for their growth, for their soul growth. Okay, we may not be aware here right now because after coming here, we forget that soul knowledge, soul plan, everything. We have to again remember, recollect everything, why we are here, what we are doing, what is our purpose, what we have to do. So everything is a continuous learning process only. Okay, we cannot say that this is very bad. We may think it is bad, but everything is working as expected, masters, and everyone is perfectly all right. We may think that they are disabled, but they are perfectly all right, masters. Okay, it's just that we don't have that wisdom actually, that awareness. So actually, those disabled people having more awareness. Okay, they are better than normal people. They have some purpose why they have chosen that. Okay. So there is nothing related to physical disability with the mind. Okay. Mind doesn't have any disability for everyone. It is the same for everyone. Only the thing is how we are using it, how we are making it powerful. Means how we are using it for the benefit of ourselves, others, and society as well. Depending upon that, the life pattern changes. Okay, masters. That is what we have to understand. Thank you. Yeah, Netra madam, you can unmute yourself.
Thank you so much, Master, for the wonderful session. I have a clarification regarding what you said. Like you said, it's a soul plan is different for everybody. Because I also like heard about this karma siddhanta, like whatever we have done in the past, That's why the people go through the difficulty or the sufferings in these lives, they say. So in that case, like as you said, they have chosen that kind of whatever the disease or the disability and all. So is it not then related to the karma, what they have done, like, either bad or good, that repeats again in the next generation, sorry, next birth, or is it
Yeah.
like just they have chosen whatever they want to come with in the next life? Can you please
Okay.
explain, please?
Thank you, Master, for bringing this wonderful question. Yeah. So karma is also one of the aspect, Masters. So if you see the animal kingdom, we know, right? We have many kingdoms. So after animal kingdom, we choose human kingdom. Animal kingdom, it will be obeying the laws of animal kingdom, Masters. They cannot act beyond the animal law. Okay. They cannot act at all. Their instinct will stop them there itself if they are over crossing those laws. But when it comes to humans, it is not the case. Even though if you know our inner sense tells us, no, this is not right. But our egoic sense will tell us, no, you like it, you love it, you wanted to do it, so let us go for it. So we will cross our limits, cross our laws. Okay, so we behave beyond the laws. Okay, we may be following the laws or we may be overcoming the laws. So to compensate whatever we are doing against the nature of ourselves, our true nature, karma is there. So karma is, everybody thinks that karma is a punishment. No, karma is not a punishment. In fact, karma is a healing system. Whatever we are causing imbalance in our life, in others' life, and in the society, in the nature, we are coming again to balance it again, whatever we caused the imbalance. So, okay, we are all here to live a balanced life, but we are not living a balanced life. We are living our life with improper balances. Okay, so karma is a balancing act actually. Okay, it's not a punishment. And as you have asked already, so whoever is going through disabilities, diseases, need not be necessarily a karma. Okay, I can tell you this example. Suppose if you a sweet is there, okay, if you don't taste it, you don't know how it actually tastes, right? Similarly, somebody is going through some difficulties, so blind people cannot see it. Okay, so for them to understand things, have to go through studies and all. So everybody is going through study education, but how a blind people can go through the education? They cannot go through, right? So they need to have a separate kind of system which will help them to educate themselves. For that, one person has to go through it first, then only he can understand, okay, what kind of difficulty it is and what are the abilities of a disabled person. So disabled person, blind person can touch, right? He can touch the sensors. So Braille lipi was invented in that way. So one person who is actually more brave, more strengthened, and he wants to do something better for the blind people, he will take a life as a blind person. That's how Braille lipi was came into picture, master. Okay, so they come here, they experience it, and then in their next lives, with that knowledge, with that wisdom, with that experience, whatever they gone through, they come up with a better ideas for them. Okay, what we can do for a blind people. Similarly, what we can do for a deaf people, what we can do for a dumb people. So all the disabilities, it doesn't mean that everybody has, because of their karma, they are going through it. They have a bigger purpose. Because as a human being, fellow human being with a limited knowledge, we think that, okay, they have done a very bad karma. Because of that, they are going through this much suffering, all these things. No, it cannot be. It not necessarily be the same thing always. They might be having a bigger purpose. We don't know. That's why by just seeing what we are seeing, we cannot say this is what it is because we don't know the bigger picture. When we know the bigger picture, we don't judge others. This is right, this is wrong. No, he has done so much. That's why he's going through this much. We cannot tell that because for universe, everyone is the same. Okay. If you ask right things, it will give you right things. If you ask wrong things, it will give you wrong things. That is what we treating it as a good, bad. But there is no good, there is no bad. Only right and wrong things. Only two are there. And the universe treats both of them the same way. It never treats the wrong person with a lowest manner and a higher good person in a highest manners. Both are same. Both are equal. For him, everything is his creation. Okay. So there is no distinction for a universe. There is no differentiation. So there is no differentiation that animals are lowest kind and humans are highest kind. It is our interpretation. We think that humans are great. Of course, we have a great abilities than an animal being. Okay, we have a mind power. We have more abilities to do with our mind. Whereas for animals, they have mind, but they cannot think beyond certain levels. That is their limitation. But that doesn't mean that animals are of lowest kind. No, they are actually helping us to become a human, to become divine. We are coming as a human being to become a divine being, actually. We are carrying animal characteristics. We're all actually behaving with that animal characteristics. That's why we have these anger issues, attitude issues, jealousy issues, pride issues, whatever it is, whatever we are going through, anything apart from love is animal character only. We have that animal character still carrying within us because we came as a human from an animal character. So whatever we experience through our animal kingdom, animal nature, we are carrying within us actually. Okay. So without knowing ourselves, we are behaving like an animal only. Animals behave instinctively. So that is what we are doing. We are reacting immediately. If any situation is happening to us, we react immediately. We react angrily. We hurt others. We insult others. We cheat others. So the perception itself is not right within us because of those animal characteristics we are carrying within us. The Pashu Tattva, Patri sir keeps telling, Pashu Tattva we are still carrying within us. So we are still not a human at all. Okay. First we have to become a human being. Then we can become a divine being. We are struggling to be a human being here itself. Okay, so it's a lot of things if you have to understand, if you have to discuss things and all. It's a very vast subject, okay. Many aspects we need to think about. So much understanding we need, so much acceptance we need, so much gratitude we need to practice. So many things are there, Master. So whatever I'm telling, it's just from my experience, from my point of understanding. But somebody might be having a greater perspective, greater understanding. Yeah, yeah. Hope I explained what you asked actually.
Thank you so much, sir. Yes, really. I mean, like, it's really helpful for me, to be honest. Yeah, as you said, it is a vast subject because Karma
Yeah.
Siddhanta is a very huge one. I never touched that part of it yet. But because this kind of discussion came now, and I just wanted to clarify myself with a
Yeah.
little bit of
Actually,
knowledge.
everything is connected only, masters.
Hmm.
Everything is connected. Everything is a dot, dot, dot. We think that awareness is separate, mindfulness is separate, gratitude is separate, appreciation separate. So everything see it as a different subjects, but everything is connected. If you catch awareness, automatically you'll be able to practice mindfulness. You'll be able to practice gratitude. You'll be able to practice so many things: acceptance, perception, understanding, and compassion. So everything falls in place. Only thing we need aware to be aware. That is what our meditation teaches us. So first we practice awareness of our breath, because breath is our life force here. Without breath, there is nothing else. We can't do anything. We can't live also. So each and every being on this earth plane, life force is breath only. So every being is surviving here because of breath only. As long as they are able to breathe, they are able to live here. But once that is done, stopped, they don't have life here. That's the end of their life. So that is why we are trying to be aware of that breath. So once we are able to bring that awareness into practice, when we are able to connect to our breath, then our breath will teach us everything. That's why Patrisa says, breath is your guru. I am not your guru. So a guru only can say that. But most of the gurus, if you see, many of the gurus, they say, I am the guru, you have to follow me, you have to follow whatever I teach, not others teaches, others teachings. You should not read other books. You should not follow other religions, other caste systems, or other uh, organizations, something like that. No, here we are only creating the boundaries, differentiations, distinctions. We are only drawing the lines between people, between societies, between countries, world. But all are same, all are equal. So that kind of highest understanding we need to come to actually. Yeah, sorry, I was taking so much time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And I have another small question. Can I ask the Surendra
Yeah,
master? Yeah.
please.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. It was such a wonderful session from you. The thing is, you said about like meditation helped in your studies, like in scoring as well as the way you did visualization or something. Can you give some tips on that, please, for my children? Because
Yeah,
if
definitely.
I
So,
say meditation, they just run away.
sorry, sorry.
No, if I say meditation helps you in this way, they'll just like they ignore, they just laugh and go. They just don't bother. That's why if anything from you, probably if it's going to help them, that would be great. Thank
First of all, don't force them. Just like uh, see their whatever in their interest. So based on their interest, just slowly you can just ask them to focus on those things. If they are not making any good out of it, so try them like, okay, let's do meditation for 5 minutes. Maybe you will get better whatever you're doing, your sports or your grades, academics. Mm,
you. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
yeah.
Okay, masters. Yeah, sorry we took so much time today. Yeah, if nothing from anyone else, yeah, we can good to close the session today. Thank you, Surendra, for your wonderful session today and wonderful
Thanks everyone
subject
for
as well.
joining, having me today.
Thank you. So thank you all masters once again for joining all these sessions. Thank you once again. Yeah, as Surendra already mentioned, right? So we have this Buddha Purnima celebrations on May 10th and 11th in Birmingham. Please do register and try to attend sessions on both days. Thank you all masters. Happy night all of you. We'll end the session today now. We'll connect tomorrow again.
Good night everyone.